Hi everybody, so we've just been out lunging with this horse, and I'm going to talk you through taking off the equipment. First of all, you'll notice I haven't got a cavesson on. It's been used elsewhere, so I go through the bit with the lunge line, up and over the pole, and it's connected to the far side of the bit here. That gives me plenty of control, one, through the bit, and bringing the horse's pole into effect as well. Now we also had, as you can see, his saddle and the side reins. These were attached. I'll talk you through these. We connect to the D-ring up here when not in use, but they do connect to the bit. I'm not going to connect them here in the stable, but they connect to the bit. All right. To measure your side reins, you can bring them up under the chin and make sure they're the right length. That way you're not over shortening on your horse. So we're going to just untack him from the equipment, and I'll show you on a different horse how we're going to tack putting all the equipment on. I hope you can see this clearly enough. We'll bring him a little bit more into the light. Okay, so we'll start with the lunge line, unclipping it on the far side here from the bit. We're going to gently bring it over the pole. Do not let it drop. It will bang, most likely, on their bit, and they won't appreciate it. So with that off first, then we're going to go back down to the saddle. Side reins are attached by the girth. So I'm going to undo the girth on this side first, and as I do that, I'll unclip and unhook the side reins, just letting them hang there for a moment. This guy has a martingale which connects underneath the belly. I'm going to detach that, just letting that go and keeping a hold of the girth. While doing that, I'm going to unhitch the side rein. That way none of the equipment ends up banging the horse. So in letting the girth down, I like to put my foot out under the horse, just behind the leg, catching the girth with my foot, so again the buckles don't hit him. Going to the far side of the horse here, again your side reins are attached. I'm just going to unbuckle the side reins. Then I'm going to take the girth and put it up and over the saddle. Again, it's not banging the horse. Again, your side rein is loose. We're going to unclip it, get it out of the way. Now you might think there's a lot of back and forth with a horse, but it's for your own safety and the safety of the horse. We never want to make them uncomfortable or bang any piece of equipment off them. So when taking off your saddle, you go to the pommel, the front of the saddle, and the cantle at the back of the saddle. Gently slide it to the side, arm underneath full, your girth is secure, and gently sliding it off. Alright, put this up out of the way. And then your bridle. Starting with your noseband. At the back, you can see here the noseband, at the back, unbuckle, and then also your throat lash. Again, unbuckle. We have reins tied up here. We unbuckle that and let it hang loose. So gathering up the reins, and of course his martingale, catching the martingale in one hand, the reins up to the top of the pole. Get your fingers underneath the horse's bridle. Gently lift it off. I like to hold the horse's nose and gently let him drop the bit out of the mouth and let him walk away. This way we tie up the martingale and the reins all together. So we have the tail end of the martingale, the neck part of the martingale, and your reins. You're going to get the throat lash, put it through all three, and then tie it back up again. This keeps all your straps nice and neat. What I like to do, as you can clearly see, the horses have plenty of dirt in their mouth. So we'll take it over to his water trough, give it a dunk to make sure it's nice and clean. No more bits of food on it or hay. And we'll take that off to the tack room and clean it. See you again shortly.